So how was your day, Bees? Besides long.
It was alright. I mean, I just worked and then I got back and did schoolwork instead of
Oh man,
money work.
work, work. I wonder what you're getting paid for. Alright. Anyway, I was saying, this guy, I've
What
only
were?
put points in ball control so far. That's up to like 80. He ends up getting, I want to say like 85 perimeter defense, 87 steals, 80 defensive rebound, and I think that's it for the defense. It's
80
just it.
defensive rebounds.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a badge thing. I had another version of him where I put nothing in rebound and gave him like 80 block, and I played the demo. I didn't really care for him. I played the I played a walk-on game or whatever, and had decent teammates. And obviously he was 60 overall. But I don't know. I just playing it. I felt like there were a lot of times where if I had high defensive rebound as opposed to uh, high block, I'd be able to make more plays. My thinking being, I'll have break starter, at least bronze. So they come down, they miss the shot since I always crash glass. I grab said board. I can either dot someone or push it up the floor, and I'll be the fastest guy on the floor with the ball. This build at 6'5", he has like 95 speed and 95 acceleration or something. And I'm gonna put a point in whatever it is, one man fast break. He will be the fastest guy on the floor with the ball at 6'5", and I don't think anyone can make him quicker. So I'll be able to D up the little guards. I'll be able to D up all two guards, all one guards, and I'll be really fast with it. I'm gonna have Hall of Fame quick first step. That's what I'm gonna Hall of Fame first. I put him in the ISO triple threat or the size up and blow by him. Draw the big man, dump it off, or dunk on him, right? That's the thinking.
Mm, screen guard, point guard, point guard, small forward. Nice.
Oh yeah. I don't care. I don't care as long as I don't go against a five stack with two big men and all of my teammates are bad. Like I just can't have all that shit happen.
That's 2K.
Mm-hmm. But I'm sure you saw the screenshot of my big, my fucking 7'3", 60 overall big was dominating. Shit was funny.
I saw you sent me a screenshot. Hold up.
I've sent you three or four. I think I sent you this build, and then I did send one of the game I had with my
Oh, right.
7'3" center. Yeah.
That was against the 5 stack, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah, where the guy shot 7 of 24, yeah, yeah.
mm, it wasn't really his fault though. It was more of a product of all of our teammates quitting. But I was just wanting to see what my build could do against. He was a 90 overall, 90, and he
Yikes.
wasn't actually a good or a great player. I'd say he was average. Kind of back. I don't know how this works. Back. We'll see how it works. He wasn't a very good player, and he had the post score takeover. So I don't want you thinking he's some glass cleaner or anything. But
Yeah.
60 overall, and the buckets he scored on me, I'd say maybe two or three of them were off speed, and he's in a five stack with people looking for him. But I had so many situations where he would like make a move and get by me, but I'm 7 foot fucking three with max wingspan, so I just
Was
throw
he
him off the
seven foot
glass.
three too? Or no, you said he
No,
was undersized,
he
right?
was like 6'11" if I had to guess. I don't think it tells you their height. I think he was 6'11", maybe 6'10". I don't think 6'10". I want to say 6'11". Um, But I was cooking them with drop steps, hook shots, up and unders, standing lay-ins. I hit one
They're
trash
like
post
triple team.
fade. Yeah, yeah, I was getting double and triple teamed. That being said, I think there's a lot of validity in your point of I'm gonna back out of of having your style build that you had on here. But I think it worked perfect at the 4 with at least how our team is set up, right? Because old school is gonna make a center. Panda will eventually get the game. He'll make a center, and obviously I have a center. So if you made like a 6'10 or a 6'11 power forward, super athletic with a hook shot, a little bit of a jumper who could rebound, I think you'd be set. If you wanted, I could share play the game with you and you could fuck around with the build. I don't care. They made it better on the full game. You can make a build and then you can go in and edit it. Like you have like a build template thing on the right and you can edit that build and you could just work on a build for a little bit and you can change it any time and then you decide when you want to put it in your start a career with it, right? But you can like I want to see how these badges are on it. Okay, I want to see how these badges are on it. So they made it a lot better than the demo. Okay. But yeah, any time this goes for you as well, Doug. I'll share play the game with you guys and you can make an entire build and try it out and see what you think because it does play a little bit differently than the demo. Um, I think they tweaked some of the badges and some certain things, and I think they actually made post scores a little worse than the demo because Mike Wang was talking about how they made the post spin not as OP and the post score doesn't have those certain takeover animations, so they tuned him down. Good boy. Hey, we're at the 2. That's okay. We got a stretch. They have 2 stretches. Oh, 2 shooters. We have a Canadian glass cleaner. So I named my guy, and I made a trash build just to skip the fucking career, right? Because you make a build, then it makes you do the career, but you could just skip it if you make another one. I named my first guy Trash Can, and then I deleted him after I was able to skip it on my next character. But it bugged out and named this guy Trash Can. This guy's it's misspelled by the way because I just slamming it in. So if they ever show like the character name on the back or the player name on the back, like if we were to team, yeah, it's gonna be Trash Can. That's his official name, Trash Can. All right, come on, get the ball in. Yep, definitely don't give it to me. Anybody but me, right? All right, you watching bees?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Oh
know
my
Doug's
gosh,
watching.
that release.
Yeah, quick release, whatever the fuck it's called. It's pretty much a must. I'll get baited, son. I'm better than you. Quick draw. It's pretty much a must.
Okay, just shot that.
I baited him. I'm too good defensively. I'm so skilled.
Passed it to the corner on the break. Nice.
Oh, anybody but
That's
me.
positive.
30 hook shot, by the way. 30. That's my hook shot right now. No fear.
Yeah, hooks look nice.
Hooks are OP. It's 30. It's legitimately 30. I'm not. Okay, let's. Hello. Hey, Captain Dribbles. Fuck me. One of them guys.
Hook technician.
Yeah, that's right, Doug. Hook technician. There's a badge called deep hooks. It only really procs on them, I don't know, 8 feet out hook shots. Those ones I'm taking, it doesn't proc on. But there is one called Pro Touch. Pro Touch is probably my favorite badge in the game. It pops up on hook shots and layups, everything near the rim. I don't believe these guys like giving me the ball. What you will notice is that big men don't block the ball every time when you go inside. You can actually fucking stop that shit. That's a terrible fucking
Yeah,
pass.
that's good.
I feel like it's honestly it's a lot more skill based this year. You'll notice a lot of people missing shots if they don't time them perfectly, or take an open shot. If they're somewhat contested, they'll miss. The badges pretty much just nullify most of the negative things that can happen to you, but in general, it feels pretty. Honestly, it feels pretty good. I feel like you can actually run pick and roll and shit, and people won't steal the ball every fucking time. Shoot it, you're open. Shoot it, you're open. Where you see my center get done, because you're about to see it. Bad player.
Christ.
Motherfucker shot that shit.
You gave him the jab steps and pulled.
Screaming LeBron James the whole time. I gave him the jab step. I'm open.
You have to be a certain overall for custom jumpers.
They changed that. It is based on career again. Unfortunately, you have to play career. Actually, you have to get to where you're starting, and then you can do a team drill, and you end up getting it. I wish these people would learn how to pass the ball, man. They only want to pass it to me when I'm not open. I just look open.
How's the grind seem?
It's a little difficult. Starting out, it's very difficult. Like, I mean, I can send you a screenshot when the game's over if you don't watch all of it, but it's like you don't buy badges, so there's that. There's not a VC cost for a badge. God damn, dude, you are not fucking Kobe Bryant. Jesus fucking Christ. 1 of fucking 5. Um, Starting out is really difficult, but the badges don't cost anything, and you like earn attribute points as you do it too, so it's not that bad. But you like earn them individually. You earn like points towards a playmaking badge, points towards a defense badge, points towards a shooting badge. That's a travel. Yeah. So it's really kind of how you play will determine what badges you get as you go.
Hmm.
But I think a big man would still be easy to play because rebounding the ball counts as a defensive rebound badge, right? So, and scoring in the post is a shooting badge. Oh my god, I was so fucking open, you stupid fucking cunt. I got him a little bit
Good
there.
person.
Why are we leaving people open and why is there no one in the paint rebounding ever? Why do we keep giving the ball to this guy? This guy damn sure don't need the ball. The decision making on this team. Whoop, whoop. I feel like they're forcing it to their friends. That's how it feels. There's a foul. Fuck this game. Let's get the ball in. Genius. You get to see a drop step in action there, and he got a good animation off of it. A new animation, too. There's like 4 or 5 new drop step animations.
That looked like strength mattered on that one.
Yep. I feel like strength does matter. He might make that one. That's one he misses when I get my badges and my shit, right? 66
Yeah,
overall,
like
only ball handling. God damn, this guy. He needs to be told, you know. Point guard, just stop. You're a fucking idiot. Just stop. Stop. There we go. Hear me alright?
yeah.
Okay. Keep watching though, you'll see some interesting things like right there. The guy just doesn't have the size to contend with him. He doesn't have the badges of the defense.
Mm.
So he just gets a free bucket. I'm dotting these people and they don't know what to do with it. I'm passing so fast it's blowing their mind, I think. I'm just tap passing it and they just don't know what to do. Like, but he was in the. Oof. Okay, there's a lot of interesting things going on there. Watch how many bad things happen right there, Beast. I want you to see how many bad things happen. Look at that shit. Passes open, passes up the jumper, passes up the layup, forces a bad pass, then he misses the guy in the corner, makes a terrible post play, ends up getting a bailout foul.
Randoms don't change, dude. Never fucking will.
Yeah, I didn't want to play. Doug talked me into it. But at least you're both watching. Pass. Nope, that's enough. That's enough. He has to learn. Gotta teach him. Don't shoot that shit. Stop.
Definitely looked like a double dribble there.
By who? Sorry.
that dude who was gonna shoot it, who like pump fake in the corner.
Hmm. Hoed there. Like 40 driving lap though, so.
Love to see that missed layup animation still in the game.
Yeah. .45 offensive rebound.
And the hook fake into the foul.
Yeah. Yeah. Free throw rating kind of matters this year, but not a ton. Kind of like usual. But the way the fucking badge system works, you end up with a high free throw anyway, usually, depending on your build. Shooting badges are so important just for the fucking quick shooter. Quick draw. I can never remember the name. I think quick draw is probably the most important badge in the game. Even just to catch and shoot on is. This guy is fucking trash. Wide open in the corner. Let's not defend that. No, still not me, huh? Still not the chosen one. Pass the fucking ball in.
At least maybe people will start leaving soon.
Be nice. I got a bad center, terrible point guard, a small forward who never gets the fucking ball, and a power forward who wants to shoot terrible shots. I don't think it's winnable unless they start quitting.
Bums.
Let me see what you said, Doug. Pass. Oh, it's the wrong stream. He's open. Somebody go get him. Pass. That's enough of that. It's about 3 in the key. Oh, they fucked up now. Dirk Nowitzki. Ooh. Watch how high my guy jumps for this block attempt. I mean, I missed the block attempt, but watch how high he gets up.
Dang. Two
Yeah.
hands.
He's gonna be athletic. Now I can see what Doug said. Oh, bums. He said bums. Yeah, they are bums. What you're not seeing is a bunch of left-right zigzag dribble cheese 3-ball working, right?
I like that they kind of did what they did to dribbling in the sense with like cheese, but I felt like when I was playing the demo, like it literally wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. Like it felt like my inputs weren't like like it felt like I was just lagging the entire time. That's what I didn't really like about dribbling.
Yeah, it's probably, I mean, obviously I don't dribble how you dribble. I have a hunch that it's going to be tweaked a little bit, but I can't tell you for certain it's the same way or not. My guy isn't high enough to do it.
I mean, the frickin' cheesers will find a way, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the games always feel like at least good at the beginning.
That is true.
before 2K decide they don't want to do anything with it anymore.
That's my concern, is them patching some shit.
Yeah. Like the game seems better, you know. Like 19 obviously was way better than 18, but
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think 19 was an awful game, but like
I
I just feel like
I didn't
they just
care
gave
for
up on it.
19. I mean, my last one I actually really liked was 17 and 16.
Yeah, but we hated 17, but that was before we got 18 and 19.
That's true. 18 was by far the worst, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't shoot that shit. Don't shoot that shit either. Just move the ball around. Just pass the ball inside. Just a little bit. No! No!
Is that guy a sharp or like what?
He's a stretch, yeah. I have 2 stretches on my team.
Oh, that center's a stretch.
Oh, I have 1. I'm sorry. I have a glass cleaner and that. The guy that's hit the
Oh,
threes,
okay, I
though,
was
is a
gonna say.
stretch.
He's kind of doing work inside for a stretch.
Mm-hmm. I tried to hit him with the timeout. I want you both to know that. I tried to hit him with the timeout. I'm hounding. I'm hounding. That bronze pickpocket. Ha! Get a Keem fake, bitch. Everybody but me gets to bring the motherfucking ball up, by the way. I have taken the least shots on the team and passed the ball by far the most. That's enough of that. Good kitty. Not that one. Not that one. You ain't got them. This fucking guy I'm guarding is terrified to dribble against me, by the way. Watch him give it up every time.
Instantly.
Just cherry picking, too.
Some of the animations inside look good though. I like those.
Mm-hmm. I don't see how people don't realize what the problem is. They just keep doing the
Dude, I
same
think
thing.
2K randoms are definitely the worst sports randoms like ever.
Pretty fucking terrible. Not even considering giving me the ball, by the way.
You were wide open too. The guy literally doubled the inbound.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. I wish they would have quit. You guys could have seen my build a little bit more.
Christ. We're not having a bad game. Especially for getting like 2 touches.
Yeah, I'm not.
Quarter.
Especially for I need touches. You know how I play. Thank you, buddy. That's a great pass. But what you will notice is there's not a lot of that stupid passing lane shit. I mean, that guy set him up for that, right? He was facing me,
Yeah.
everything. There's not, honestly, not a lot of on-ball steals. If you look at how many steals have happened in the game, we have 10 as a team, but that's because I'm a lock. Oh no, they have 10 as a team, but that's because we have teammates like this making bad passes and shit. Goofy ass layup. I haven't changed my package because it's like a 45 driving layup.
Your guy went in there with such a slow speed.
Yeah. I think it threw him off how slow it was. Let's get the ball across half court. How about that? Get the ball across half court. How about that?
Oh my gosh, dude. How are people actually this bad? Like, from just like a game perspective, like even if you don't know basketball that well,
I know,
like I feel
man.
like
I know. It's easier to play as a big. I'd still be losing on a big, but I'd be getting more touches by default because I'd be getting the ball more. That's what drives me
yeah.
bonkers more than anything. I don't care if I lose as long as I get to fucking run point. I don't care if I lose anymore. I really don't. Years of fucking being pounded into the fucking earth.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
why I always hated playing on a guard and random walk on. You never got the fucking ball. Unless you went with
I'm
like
getting it
some good
now. I'm getting all
teammates.
my touches in now.
Did people
Wah!
leave?
The point guard left. They keep passing it to him. We'll call for it every single time. I'm going to run down here and do some goofy shit. I ain't going to make much. Oh, he altered that. I hadn't seen anyone alter so far this year. Go ahead, get the ball in. I'll take that, thanks. You take it.
I want to see what like the momentum and all that is like. Like I've done it before, but once the game's been out for a little while, like what it turns into, like dribbling wise. Because it might be viable to not even have 86 anymore, to be honest.
Might be, yeah. I think it is on a
From what
bigger
I felt
build.
with
I think you
dribbling.
can get away with it on a bigger build, especially if you have quick step. You can
Yeah,
like hit them
that
from the
actually
sides
felt
up.
like crazy.
Yeah, it's
Like off
definitely it's the LeBron badge,
shots.
basically. It's I don't like that. That's a foul every time. Watch this shit. I don't like that. That's a 7-foot center ripping me. That's
Yeah,
fucking
that's bad
stupid.
animation.
That's fucking stupid.
That's an animation that's been in the game
That needs to be a fucking foul,
forever.
man. Yeah, I have position there. He's just reaching like a monkey. It's just square spamming. Don't reward that shit. Anybody but me. Alright. Anybody but me. Go ahead, get thrown. They can't stop the 30 overall hook shot, bees. It's an unstoppable force.
I love how that guy misses his open hook shot.
Well, he's shit. He don't deserve to make it. That sums up the game right there. The kind of trash I have. He telegraphed that motherfucker the whole way. Just keep watching. Keep watching the pain.
Oh my
So
god, that
bad. So bad. Dog shit bad. Oof. Yeah, you can do that. That's what difficult shots and corner specials will get you right there. That's specialty. Yeah, I called for it. I just D'd the shit out of that man. Motherfucker shot that shit. That is not my guy. Fuck you, game. Some fucking random
They switched
rotated
you to
up
the
and
farthest
switched me.
corner.
Yeah, fuck you, game. No. Hey, I got the ball. What do you know? Here you go. Great play, buddy.
Is it laggy?
Doug asked, is it laggy? Not at all. Obviously, I
The
haven't
thing
taken
is,
a lot of shots, Doug, but it's not laggy at all, man.
the game is like pretty much the same in terms of like what they
Must be the
added,
stream.
you know, like content-wise, I feel like. So the gameplay has to be like good as shit, and I just feel like 2K is gonna ruin that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the same game with a different filter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of like Park, for example, Pro-Am, like the way the game is, you know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
UI
could easily
wise.
ruin it.
So it's like it's not like any of that stuff would keep me playing the game, you know?
I got you.
Because it's just the fucking same. I just don't believe in interactive 2K. I'm honestly the same way with Ubisoft.
Get to see how slow a jump shot is without quick draw.
They cater to the park players every
Christ.
year.
I think my jump shot's
So
Carmelo
slow.
Anthony, by the way. It was that
No
slow.
way, really?
I think so. I
They're
could be wrong.
definitely gonna adjust that. There's no way.
No, it's the quick draw badge, man. That's what it is. And to shoot as fast as Carmelo Anthony, I'd have to get what his quick draw badge is on in game.
Damn.
And I
I
could
don't know
have his
about
release. And the jump shot creator does not have a way to speed up the jump shot, by the way. You can blend them, but you might be able to find one where bronze quick draw works or no quick draw works, but I doubt it. Yeah, Doug's saying they cater to the park players every year. I would say more so than normal, Doug. They haven't this year because there is no new park, which I don't give a fuck about. Oh, you get to see my stats here. You'd see badge progress. Yeah, it's about that slow.
I don't know. I don't know about catering to the park players. The game's just like has been just shitty and cheesy, so it seems like it's catering to park. But in
Maybe.
terms of
Yeah.
like actual content, like Park hasn't gotten anything since 17.
That
That's
style
true.
of play.
Oh, Doug's saying the style
Game's
of
just been
play.
shit.
Park
Oh
play.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like they rewards them for zigzagging and shit. And there,
Yeah, I
there
definitely
wasn't
agree
any
with that.
zigzagging there, guys. You know, there wasn't any really dancing behind a screen, consistently being able to do it. It happened a few plays that game. Someone was able to dance behind a screen and maybe get a shot off. The game's going to play more realistic because of that. It feels like the zigzag's gone to me because of how slow the pace is. You
Yeah.
take zigzag out, and think of how many more games we win last year if they just took out the zigzag.
I
Not only
definitely
that, how
like
much
the
more
slow
fun we'd
down
have.
pace. I just don't want it to like I just don't want them to kill dribbling. Like I want dribbling to still be good without it being cheesy. Like I know I guess that's super hard for 2K to do, but like
Hmm. I don't know. I feel like there's dribble combos, but you ain't gonna be stringing together no 5 or 6 moves. It's
Thanks
more
for
like
streaming a rec game.
it's more like make a move and then hit him with like your step back midi or something, and I
mhm.
think that'll go into a bigger clip, especially when you have a build for it. Like this year more than ever, it's an RPG because you can get space creator and difficult shots, right? And you Hall of Fame them both or whatever. You make a build specifically to do that thing, and you can do it because you'll be
Space
able to.
Creator's weird to me. So what is that again? It's like
I
some of these badges are super vague, and I was like, when
I
I
only
tried them
know
out in the demo, I was like, I don't really know what's going on.
I only know because I watched a YouTube video and Mike Wing had a tweet out. Space Creator creates more space on spinning jumpers and step back jumpers and step back dribbles. So you hit them with the snatch back or whatever, and then the step back jump shot. You'll create more space to get the shot off. Think Harden.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I got anything. So we lost. I don't know what was my teammate grade, guys. It was like a B, and I got 450. Earlier when I lost, I got 750, and 720 of it was teammate grade. I had like an A plus or something, A minus. So the majority of what you get, I don't have anything. Majority of what you get comes from teammate grade, and then I won, and I got like 300. But it's not like last year in that respect. Like, you ain't going to be getting a B or anything at the end of the game with 50 VC. I mean, it adds up. I'm not playing a park game. If you want Bs, you can make a build or something. I can share play it. Whatever you want. If you want to test something too, that's fine. Test out dribbling or whatever. This guy can't do it, but I could figure something out. I'm gonna see if I got.
Sure, I'd be down to mess around with something, especially now since we're not like messaging.
Yeah.
And I'm also sober.
I can't share play and stream, Doug. So stream's gonna end. No problem, bud.
You don't have to
They
share
need to
play.
get rid of Gatorade facility.
Since we're on the mic.
They need to get rid of Gatorade facility. Well, they changed how energy works, Doug. Now you get like number of drills you have to do in an entire week, and then when you do those, you get a bonus. Like, you get stat bonuses across the board. There is no going to the Gatorade facility to get energy. Oh, okay. There is no going to the Gatorade facility to get energy for a game. That doesn't exist anymore. At least as far as I know. You don't have to run on the treadmill to get energy. You do like 6 or 7 of the different drills, and then you get stat boosts for an entire week. And that applies to everything.
Show me what like the grind is like.
How do I do that?
Just like what you're talking about with like earning badges and attribute stuff. I'm a little confused on it because I'm not like.
It's gonna take a minute to load.
I'm like, my grinding days are kind of over.
Well, I mean, you'd want to make a big then, because bigs you can play with no badges.
What I'm saying is I'm not gonna be making like 6 builds and completely badging every single one of them out.
I've always told you shouldn't do that. Oh, see you, Doug. Yeah, I always thought that was weird that you wanted to do that all the time. God, I can't bring him out yet. He's not ready. He's not ready. And then by the time he was ready, fuck this game. What? I think it's different. This badge grind is different. But the fact you get to pick them, and you get to pick what you make Hall of Fame, I like it. But I think it's harder than other years to get badges.
Really? Because it was pretty annoying other years.
You don't have to do that thing, right? You don't have to take hook shots or whatever to raise the badge. You just have to get points in that category. So it kind of rewards you for how you play, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Let me see. Look at my progression. No, I have a badge. Okay. So obviously I can't shoot. So that's all of my shooting badge progress so far. And then finishing badges. I mean, it's self-explanatory what this shit is, but you get XP each game you play, no matter what the game, career, park, walk on. And there's a new mode, 3v3 Pro-Am, by the way. It's like Park Pro-Am. Anyway. And like I could take my first 4 earned badges in playmaking and have a Hall of Fame badge, right? So it has that over last year as well. I don't have to do something 10,000
And you can
times
take it
to get a Hall
away.
of
Yeah,
Fame.
that's what the new thing is this year.
No. This is just because I haven't spent this yet. Once I spend it, as far as I know, it's locked in. Now I heard something that at 95 I get to change them, but I'm actually not sure if that's true. So you gotta be very careful. But this is where the um, the build tester comes in, because you can still have the carbon copy you made of the player to start in your build tester, and then you just make your guy where he's at right now, and you add that badge to him, and you see how it feels. Or you give him that badge Hall of Fame instead of that badge Hall of Fame, etc., 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 etc. I don't really know what to get here, but what it does do is it makes every badge decision feel super important. I don't want because you're not getting them and then you have them. You're getting them and then you have to spend them. So instead of spreading myself thin, honestly, I think I'm gonna go Hall of Fame. Quick first step to start. I'll read my next two.
So for example, like if you wanted to get, you said you get XP each game, right?
Yeah.
Toward like the categories of
Yeah.
like what you do.
Each of the you see the XP bars, the flashing bits under playmaking badges, like next upgrade. That's my XP bar.
Like
Each
because
one
you
of
were
those.
doing, let's say, because you were doing good defensively in the last Pro-Am game, right? Your
Mhm.
defensive bar would go up more.
Mhm. Yeah, you
And
get
that's the same
XP
thing
based on how you perform.
for like my career and shit.
Yep, every mode. That's why I don't shoot a lot. That's why my shooting is the lowest, because I don't have any shooting stats yet. And
Part of me thinks that might be easier. I mean, obviously depending on how much XP they're giving and all that, but
yeah, it's gonna get a buff. I don't think it's enough, but there's a XP glitch right now. I did it a little bit and it didn't really work too well for me, but I think they're gonna buff it too. I've played a little bit, and I only have this amount of badges. But because of that, I care about the badges I'm picking. I don't know. I like it, but it's going to be harder than usual to get your badges, I think. But the fact that you can just pick which ones you want right away, like, first one I'm getting, gold contact finisher, right? Because that's how I play. You don't necessarily need all those badges, right? I don't need all these badges to be effective, but I can get them just from playing. But I do need so many of these badges to be effective, so it's really hard starting out. But I'm pretty sure once I get contact finisher, and once I get, pro touch or whatever, I'm going to be able to finish a lot more consistently in Pro-Am, in walk-on, in career, and I'll get more XP. So I think it'll build on itself. But starting out, it's really difficult, especially shooting, because this badge right here.
Yeah, that's how it was. All the other 2Ks, like trying to get limitless range with like fucking like 75 3 ball.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I mean, we can share plan. There'd be no lag for you, and you could have control, and you could fuck around with a build if you wanted. I don't care.
So do they have one more question? Do they have like the training facility? You said they did. Is it like drills that are toward badges or not anymore?
Yes, yes. I can't do drills. They drive me fucking nuts. But yeah, there's in between career games, you have team practices, and I think you unlock the right to pick your own drills. Right now, I can't pick my own drills. I just do the team drills, and I get XP towards all my badges. But you get 2 times the XP for doing a team practice. You do a team practice, and during that team practice, say you get all the rebounds or whatever, you'll get a lot of badge progress. A lot. I can't do the drills. They drive me fucking nuts. Let me see if I have it. I don't have one. I would do it for you if I had it. I don't have it. Yeah, I did like 5 or 6 of the drills, And the one that got me, I don't know how long it's been in the game because I never do them. The one that got me was 3-on-3 alternating. So I literally had to watch the computer play. I watched the computer play against the computer.
That's new.
And then I got to defend Ben Simmons at point, who ran down and posted me up and faded away every time. And then after he scored on me, I got to watch them play some more. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Yeah, that's new. At least from what maybe it's not. I never did team drills, but
I'm pretty sure, though, I unlocked the ability to pick my own drills at some point. But right now, I'm still the scrub, right? I have like 18 minutes a game, and yeah. And I didn't realize they had Ben Simmons starting at point. I thought he started at the 4. But I guess with the addition of Al Horford, he doesn't. I don't know.
yep. Starting his bitch ass up point.
Yep. Cheesers. By the way, I think my team has position locks. Not that I'm interested in playing it, but I know that you always dabble a little bit. I'm pretty sure it has position locks. Ain't no more LeBron at point guard shit. He's either the 3 or the 4. They can play either one of their positions, so. Which will really limit the Ben Simmonses you see. And the Giannis's. Alright. I'm going to start with share play. Stop broadcasting.